Hey guys, welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. Um, uh, Hi, this is Tehom's Tarot, where we regularly do readings. I've already started pulling out some cards for you guys, so we can jump straight into it. But before that, I'd like to call on our highest ancestors, on the ancestors that want the absolute best for us, as we read this message. I hope you're all doing okay. I hope you're all doing well. I cleansed the space, made sure that the energy was clear. Okay, and the first card that you started off with was the King of Pentacle. So it seems like and at the top of that card, it was from the Sun and Moon Tarot. At the top of the card is gain. So you're in a position to gain at this time, and yeah, there's like this individual. He's holding like a bouquet of flowers. And outside of the bouquet that he has in his hand, he's growing like all these other flowers, it seems like. So he's able to, make as many flowers, as many bouquets as he'd like. Then the next card that came out was the Eight of Pentacles. So you had the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. A good amount of Pentacles coming out here. The Eight of Pentacles, working towards something, building towards something. The word is prudence here. So building something that is... that you're passionate about, that you can just dive into completely, something that something very specific, like a single thing that you like are focusing a lot of your energy on. And then we have the Prince of Pentacle, right? That's another Pentacle card. Pentacle, 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 right? All the backgrounds are like yellow. The Prince of Pentacles giving me like you're steering this in the direction that you want to steer it in. You have complete control of whatever this is, because in the image, the Prince of Pentacles is kind of like riding like this bull. He's like riding this bull. You can't see from there, but it's kind of dark. Sorry. But yeah, he's riding this bull, and he has like a pentacle in front of him, and that's like the steering wheel that like controls the bull. So it's like you have complete control of whatever this is. Yeah, and then you got the Star card, and the Star card is like an image of this egg, and the egg has like a baby in it. So whatever you're creating is precious to you. You're birthing something new into existence. I'm seeing Temperance at the bottom of the deck here, of the Voodoo deck. That's the deck we're on now. So those are the four cards that I pulled. Because I had filmed that part, but then the camera died, so I had to continue filming later on. Okay, so we're at the Star card. Let's keep going. So you're creating something precious here. Then coming out, we have the Devil. Devil. Huh. Two major arcana back to back. And then next out, we have the Eight of Cups. Something that you're diving into something that you yourself seem to have villainized in the past. Like you consider toxic, or like not a space that you would genuinely like see yourself in before, but now you find yourself in that space, and you seem to be very passionate and good at what you do. Okay, very interesting stuff. Let's keep going. And the expansion is real, like you know how to put the work in, because the work doesn't even seem like work with this energy. Yeah, it seems like you're very good at whatever this is. Okay, two cards fell out. We're gonna pick them both up. You got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups in this deck, he's the character, she is just chilling. They're just like sitting down. Usually the Two of Cups is two individuals coming together. This is just one individual, and they're chilling, and it seems like they're smoking on a pipe, and they're just like in nature. So very tempered energy, very calm energy that you're in while creating this thing. You seem very sure of yourself. And then we have the Strength card here. The Strength card fell in between the Star and the Devil, which is an interesting place for it to fall on. So maybe it requires strength for you to step into this, seeing as like, you know, there is a lot of, maybe there's a lot of misconceptions about what you're stepping into. Maybe there's a lot of falsehood, or maybe like, maybe there is a lot of bad or evil or toxic things in whatever you're stepping into, but it seems like it's where you're supposed to be and you do it very well. You know? So yeah, it requires strength. And for you to just sit in like a peaceful energy. Okay. Let's keep going. Next card out is wow, is the Page of Pentacle again. So many pentacles coming out here. You have everything you need to be able to succeed in whatever this is. In this page card, there's like this woman and she has like all these tools. She has like a staff. She has like a bow and arrow. She has like a pot in her hand. She has like a little pumpkin. She has like a white garment on. Like she just seems prepared. She has everything that she needs. This is like a perfect fit for you. Perfect fit for you. One last card from the Voodoo deck. We got the Moon. The Moon. Oh, okay. You may be diving into yeah, I'm telling you, it's something that like many see as like something dark, or you're stepping into the unknown. Maybe like you're into the occult, you know, whatever it is. You know, there's a lot of different forms of divination. Tarot is just one of them. So maybe you're diving into something here. And it's bringing on reward, and you're very good at it. You're very good at being consistent with it, because with that Two of Cups, you're just able to kind of chill while you work, it seems like. Or just kind of like, you know, just be at peace while you do what you do. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Master of the Head, the Hierophant in this card. The Master of the Head. Okay. We have the Nefertari Tarot next, okay? Nefertari Tarot. Let's see. It seems like this is a very delicate thing as well. The influence that you have at this time because of what it is that you do. This is a very delicate thing. It seems like you have to watch your own steps as to not get into an energy that you don't want to be in. It seems like you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent here, but it doesn't seem like that's very difficult for you. It's like what you're doing right now is like it goes with you, like bread and butter. So it doesn't seem like you're really too scared to fail. We have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords fell right under the Two of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cup again, and the Nine of well, not again, because we had the Nine of Pentacles first. My bad. This is the Nine of Cups. Success. Success. It's either one or the other. It's like walking a tightrope, but you're like very good at walking a tightrope, so you're not really too scared, because you could really fall into like just you know, you could really not have a good time if you do miss a step, it seems like. But you're so good at this. That's what I meant by, like, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. It would be easy for you to slip into devil energy, that devil card that came out. And it seems like in whatever you're doing, most do slip into devil energy. But it seems like, yeah, it seems like you're just successful at this. It seems like you're just good at it, to be honest. Because that's why I had to keep going. You know, when that Ten of Swords came out, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull out another one. And then the Nine of Cups came out, and then I'm like, yeah, like, that's your energy here. But the Ten of Swords is something that, like, you could definitely slip into if you weren't who you were, it seems like. Or if you weren't as passionate about what it is that you do. You know, when one is passionate about something, they, like, you know, they keep up with that thing. They're consistent. They make sure that, you know, the energy is right, that they're right as they step into whatever that is, whatever this is for you. And that seems to be your energy. All right, let's keep going. Interesting. The cards don't seem to want to fall out by themselves at this time, which is really interesting to me. Then we have the Death card. Death. This brings on a death. Yeah, it seems like you're completely changing. There's a lot of majors that have come out. You have the Death, you have the Strength, you have the Star, you have the Devil. And then you have the Hierophant. I see the Ten of Pentacles down here, and there's a lot of Pentacles as well, especially at the beginning of the reading. The first 3 cards were like Pentacle cards. Ooh, you seem to have a lot of authority. People might have the misconception that you are in devil energy while you're doing whatever it is that you're stepping into. Because again, like, you know, you can easily slip into devil energy while doing whatever it is that you do. Ooh, okay, next card is literally the devil. Next card is literally the devil. Like, yeah, like, this is something you have to know how to do. Or it seems like you will slip into devil energy. Very interesting stuff. This is not something to play with. This is not something to play with. Death to the devil? Yeah. Yeah. Next card out is the Two of Cups again. This requires balance. This requires balance. There's no what if or buts about it. You don't get to falter. You don't get to skip a day here. You don't get to do that. Huh. It seems like this was made for you. Then we have the Judgment. This is judgment. This is what you wanted. Like the level of fulfillment that you'll receive while stepping into this specific thing, whatever this is for you. Yeah. This is what you wanted. But your job is not easy. Like, many can't do your job. Okay, actually I do want to keep pulling from the you know what? Whatever, because, you know, if I wanted to pull from that if I wanted to keep pulling from that deck, then I wouldn't have picked this one up. So I'm just gonna pick this one up, you know. Keep reading from this one. Alright, so now clarifying that Ten of Sword, right? Ten of Sword. Huh. You know what I'm thinking about? You know what? I'm just gonna let it out because I'm the reader at the end of the day. That song I was singing earlier. I don't know if it was in the last video or in this one when I like re-recorded the this video, but I was singing Valerie again. Like I was singing that like 2 or 3 readings ago as well. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? And you know, Amy Winehouse had a pretty tragic story. You know what I'm saying? Like she was heavily used by the industry that she was in, abused, and yeah, that came to my mind. Yeah, you have to be very smart about every move you make because people will take any opportunity to use you, to abuse you, to put you in a Ten of Swords energy. I'm just being frank with what I'm getting. But like you're so good at this. Like you're so good at this. You're able to do this without tarnishing yourself, without losing yourself. Okay, we have the Happy Family card. This is the Ten of Cup. Ten of Cup right under the Ten of Swords. 10-10. So that's your future. Happy family. Fulfillment. 10 of Cup is wish fulfillment. Happiness. You're not going to fall victim to the Ten of Swords here. You're just too good at this. You're too good at it. Like this is your, you know, if there's a game made of industries and stuff, you're like the real thing. It's like those things don't even get to you, really. Then we got the Maiden of Blades. Yeah. You'll cut some shit out. You'll cut some shit off real quick. Like whenever you feel that there is like something off. The Nine of Cups has like these 2 individuals and they're hanging around the waist of the individual that has the Nine of Cups. So you may be on high demand. You may step into being in high demand, but you know how to cut some shit out. Like when things get too much, when people want too much of you or different parts of you, you know how to be direct about not stepping into certain things. As to protect yourself. And again, I don't know if it was in the video I was trying to record before this, where the camera died, or in this one, but I was looking at my painting up front, and I was telling you guys that with this painting in front of me, it's a very dear painting to me because I painted it to protect myself. Like it was a time where I was still placing myself in positions where I felt in danger, where I placed myself in the hands of people, places, and things that weren't good for me because I just didn't know my worth, right? And I made this painting as like a talisman of protection. And then it's not a painting that I've ever like posted anywhere. It's just my favorite painting, and it's just the one that I keep on my wall, on like the wall that I can see the most. And yeah, my eyes were just drawn to that. So I feel like that's like yeah, I felt like that was significant. So you're able to protect yourself and not put yourself in positions of lack or pain, or where you're being used with that Queen of Swords. You're very direct about what it is that you want. You've learned what it is that you want, seeing as you've already stepped into into situations, people, places, and things that you don't want. So you know when to stop something. You know when to say, nah, that's enough. I'm good now. Huh. We got the giveaway dance, the Six of Pentacle. Six of Pentacle giveaway dance. Yeah, you're gonna be rewarded something or awarded something. And it seems like it's something big. It's something you've been wanting. It required strength. But it also puts you in the public eye. But it seems like you've been trained for that. Then we have the Six of Cups, contentment. 666 may be significant to you. Maybe you've seen that. You've been seeing that. Contentment. Fulfillment. Happiness. Next card out. Well, this is an empty card. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. And I promise, I have listened to different songs. It's just, that one's just stuck in my head for whatever reason. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Alright, we have one out here. Matriarch or shield? Yeah, you're shielded. Huh, interesting what I'm getting from this this Matriarch of Shields. Because you're shielded, yes, you have ancestral protection, you have spiritual protection, but a lot of the protection that you have has been given to you. You have learned skills of protection or how to protect yourself from your ancestors. That's what I mean by you've been trained for this. You know how to protect yourself in any situation. Like you already have all the tools you need. I told you with that Page of Pentacles, she had the bow and arrow, she had the wand, she had the pot, she had the pumpkin, she had like the white, like the whole white getup that she had on. Like you have everything you need in order to move forward in whatever this is. That's what I said, right? Yeah. That's your protection. All your tools are your protection. The tools that you have accumulated with everything that you've gone through. You seem to have gone through a lot to be able to be in a position where now you're in the Nine of Pentacles, in a gain energy, you know, or in an industry, in a field that like most falter in, or most, it seems like lose their soul. Whoa. Whoa. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then we have the Three of, I believe this is the Three of Wands. It's the joint effort card though here. Joint effort. That's what it says here. So yeah, you're working together with the ancestors here. They can't leave you, okay? They won't leave you. You're safe. You're protected. Okay, let's keep going with this deck. Let's keep going with this deck. We have the Star. We're going to leave it right there. The Star. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So you get to wield this wand. You get to be in the star energy. Look what slipped out. Cultivation slipped out. You got Harvest here, the Ten of Pentacles. You got the Eight of Pentacles again, the Sand Painter. Yeah, this is for you. You're where you're meant to be at this time. So this is confirmation. You got the Chief of Pipes. Yeah, your ancestors are letting you know through this reading if you haven't heard yet. You're in the right position. Then you have the Ace of Cups. Your cup is overflowing. Your cup will be overflowing. While you keep working on what you're currently working on, whatever this endeavor is for you, whatever this creative pursuit is with that Ace of Wands, whatever this is, you're very good at this. Okay, we're gonna pull from our animal spirit guides. We're gonna see what comes out for you, okay? Animal spirit guides. What do you have for this beautiful collective? We have the chameleon. It says here, stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't try to change anything up. Just keep doing what you're doing. It seems like what you're doing, you may be doing, it may be something that you do in solitude. So just stay in the background. The chameleon. Now it's time for that. And then the chimpanzee at the bottom of the deck. It says here, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. So you can trust your discernment, okay? You can trust your own discernment. At the bottom of that, like the card after that says the period of darkness you've been experiencing is now passing, which is the penguin. Huh. Very interesting stuff. Well, that's all for this reading, okay? I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yeah, that's really just it. If you want to leave a donation, my Cash App is down below. If you have any questions, my email is down below. If you want to purchase any of my art, hit me up and we can speak on how you can acquire one of these. And that's all, okay? Bye. See you next time, hopefully.